Need some coins or MT for that God Squad you've always wanted? For fast and cheap currency, make sure to check out MMOEXP.com and use code ZERK for 5% off your order.
The whole thing wobbin', wobbin', wobbin'. When I come around, got the whole thing wobbin'.
What's going on, guys? It's Zirksee coming at you today with another Madden Ultimate Team video, and today we have the next episode of Pack and Play, which we have episode 30 today, which every 10 episodes we get to spin the wheel and get some sort of extra bonus pretty much. So obviously I love these every 10 episodes. We don't get them very often because, you know, if I do one episode a week, it's like once every 2.5 months pretty much that we get to go ahead and spin this wheel. But today is that lucky day. Now, I do want to give a shout out to Lando for being a part of the Noti Gang. If you guys want a chance to shout out in the next video, drop a like in the vid. Make sure you guys are sub to the channel, notification bell on, and comment down below Noti Gang. And also, guys, today is Sunday, so we do have more NBA games. If you guys want to go and check it out, you can use code ZERK to match first deposit up to $100 on Underdog Fantasy. Follow me over on Twitter. I'm sure I probably already have some picks up. Maybe this is like the super early morning video, so maybe I won't have picks up just yet, but I should have some picks up very soon this afternoon. We probably have some pretty early games, usually do on the weekends as well, so check it out. I did hit on my $500 cat special, so if you guys copy my slip with that last special, you won. So shout out to you guys, and I'm sure there'll be another special coming up pretty soon. We have the NBA playoffs approaching. Also, I need you guys to go down in the comment section and leave me 2 challenges to do in the next episode of Pack and Play. So there are 2 challenges for today. Number 1, for every turnover that we get a pro fantasy pack. So if I get an interception, if I, get a fumble, something like that, right? Or if my opponent maybe misses a kick, then that would be a turnover on downs, or in general goes for it on 4th and doesn't get it. Well, then that as well counts for a pro fantasy pack. And then for every 25 total yards that we give our running back, we get a pro fantasy pack there. So you guys actually upvoted a bunch of comments for pro fantasy packs, which I'm perfectly okay with. I like pro fantasy packs. They help us out a lot. So pretty much rushing or receiving yards, doesn't matter, whichever one with Patterson will get us a pro fantasy pack, which he's pretty much like my favorite player, like my best player out here on offense. So yeah, shouldn't be that hard. Let's go ahead and spin this wheel before we get into the game, because you guys see why we spin it before we get into the game. So here is the wheel, and on the wheel, I did put 100K of viewer's choice. So if I get that, then you guys can tell me to go and spend 100,000 coins on 1 player, 2 players, whatever, and whatever you guys upvote the most, I have to go ahead and buy. So don't troll me, guys. We also have 2 UL fantasy packs. You guys are trolls, so I already know it would be like a lineman or a fullback or something ridiculous. Jackpot, if I land on that, we actually get to spin twice. And then we get first 98 on Auction House. If that, we land on something like that, then I'll showcase exactly how we do that. First 96 in Auction House. Fully power up any player on my team. I would love to get that because I think I already know who I'd use it on. Choose 2 power-ups off the auction house, whatever players I want. Upgrade them to 90 to 91 overall, depending on, where they can get upgraded to with their card or whatever. I can get a Rising Star pack, a top 3 player for my opponent's team, so someone that shows in his top 3. I can pick one of them and scoop them up after the game. Double packs from this episode, so if I get 10 packs normally, I'd get 20 packs. First 97 to 98 U on Auction House, and the first 99 on the Auction House. So a lot of good stuff. I would love to get the first 99 and first 96. All right, so not bad. It's still a 96 overall. In worst case scenario, if we get somebody that I don't want, I can quick sell them and we'll have a bunch of training points. So I'm not mad at all with the 96 overall. But the way we do this is I'm going to go ahead. We are going to sort by newest here, and I'm going to filter by 96 to 97. And the first 96 overall that pops up is the one I have to go ahead and get. Doesn't matter if it's offense, defense, position, whatever. And Mike Hughes. Team of the week, Mike Hughes. Well, I don't think I really want this card, but I mean, we'll take a look at the stats, right? We'll take a look at the stats. If I recall correctly, though, it's not a very, very good card. Also, we're probably really overpaying 148K for this Mike Hughes right here. Taking a look at the stats on this card, if I remember correctly, yeah, he's small, 5'10". He's got 94 speed, 96 excel, 95 man, 90 zone coverage. I mean, if we compare him to my corners, right? I have Tre'Davious White. I like White more. We have Ramsey. I like Ramsey better, and we have DK. And I think I like DK better too. So, to be honest, we're just going to quick sell. We pretty much just paid a ridiculous amount for 37,000 training points. But hey, now we have 74,000 training points that we can go ahead and use right now. I will say as well, the one player I would really like to get right now would probably be Asante Samuel, if we were to do a Rising Star pack. Now, I know the 96 overall Madden machines, there are some new ones that are really good as well that we could potentially use on the team, but I think what we should do first is a 95 plus Rising Star to see if we can get lucky and pull Asante, because that's who I want. There's no way. There is no way. Literally, it's a 95 plus pack. We could have pulled any of the 95s, any of the 96s, and I literally said, the one player I want is Asante Samuel, which I know he's a smaller corner, right? He's 5'10", the same exact height as Mike Hughes that we just quick sold, but he's got 96 speed. So, little bit of a difference there. Now the question becomes, who do I get rid of? All right, so I decided the cornerback that we're actually gonna get rid of is DK Metcalf because number one, I already have some decent height at cornerback with Jalen Ramsey at 6'1". Now, I do know that now we have two corners who are kind of on that smaller side, right? We have a 5'11" and a 5'10" corner, which is not exactly amazing. But I like both of them better in coverage. I just kind of hope we don't get mossed. And we get a little bit of training points back there with DK. And we get to quick sell him, which is a lot of training points there as well, of course. And I did go ahead and change some things around on offense and defense in terms of abilities. Because we actually have a bunch of AP available. And because of the new AP update, I'm able to run Gunslinger and Escape Artist and Joe Burrow. So we're back to running that again. And I just added in a bunch of abilities on defense, Acrobat, Unpredictable, so we have a lot. We also have a lot of training points, but I think I'm going to save them for after the gameplay, so let's get into it. Looking to take your game in Madden 22 to another level? Make sure to check out HowRoute.Tips, get access to ebooks, tips, and schemes from Madden pros. Use code ZERK for 10% off. Let's dominate Weekend League. All right, so let's get into this, and that's my opponent's top three. Well, this should be very interesting. All right, so starting off, let's see what we can do as he's about to get the late game. Nope, he actually did hike it in time, and he has Micah Parsons. I think he might have a lot of Cowboys cam. All right, so we'll see exactly how my defense stands up to this guy. Yeah, he definitely has at least 25 to 50 Cowboys cam, if not way more. I see wide receiver Diggs, you know, Lance Allworth, of course, gets all team cam. He has Devontae, Micah Parsons. Very obviously so, right? My run D is not good. This team and its run defense, it's just straight up not good. You can see we're getting no block sheds at all, which of course is kind of what you would expect, right? I mean, he's got a really good team, and I don't have very good defensive linemen, so, I mean, I guess that's kind of how the game is supposed to be. But it's tough. All right, so 2nd and 7 coming up. Let's see if he just continues to run. And, yep, he is going to run the ball again. And Micah Parsons. Dude's a tank. I think Micah has broken at least one tackle every single run so far. So, really not looking good for us at all. Is he gonna go to Micah out of the backfield? He might be looking to him, and he's not going to be open. Good catch. We are definitely going to need, like, a sack or something. I don't know how we're going to do it, but we badly need to get, like, a sack or something here, as I tried to make him just pause for a second, and it worked. I was really hoping I could just kind of, like, make him pause, and we might get lucky and get a block shed. We didn't get any block sheds, but it worked out there. 3rd and 4. He's definitely passing. Yeah, he's definitely about to pass here. 3rd and 4. I have Micah manned up. I'm going to look out for that. Okay, I had him manned up. All right, so kind of as expected there. You know, when I saw that team, I saw that O-line. Yeah, he can pretty much run the ball all day. I'm not going to be able to stop him. It is what it is. We're just going to have to see what we can do out here, as we have to try to get the ball to Patterson. Every 25 yards with him is a pro fantasy pack. So I am most definitely going to be feeding Cordero Patterson quite a bit here, as we're already down to the 41. Can I make that throw? Oh yeah, we can definitely make that throw with Gunslinger now. I've just been so used to using pass lead on Joe Burrow, I kind of forgot exactly how quick Gunslinger truly is on even Joe Burrow, as... Okay, maybe I threw it a little bit too early, I guess. Well, Patterson was going to be open, you know, escaping out of the backfield there, but kind of a little bit weird. 3rd down and 10 coming up. He made the run adjustment, but he didn't cover Randy Moss well enough, and we got the first. Okay, down to the 13-yard line, and yup, we've got him, Cordero Patterson. Oh, I wanted to make him miss. All right, so 3rd and 5. Patterson right now is 23 receiving yards, so I'm going to go to him here in the flats. Patterson, touchdown. For some reason, I thought we dotted to bounds. Touchdown, so that's a pack, and that's over 25 receiving yards, so that is a pro fantasy pack. All right, I don't even want to talk about it, all right? You probably didn't even see the play, but just know, I just despise kick returns over here. Because this dude just took the kick return with Tony Pollard all the way down to the 1-yard line, and I just ran commit everything. Gets in. Well, we made our way down the field, scored a touchdown, and then this dude on his kick return gets it all the way down to the 1-yard line. So, yeah. The kick return issues continue on Pack and Play, and yes, I know exactly why we're having kick return issues. It's because who we actually have on kick return defense. If you don't know, it's your backups, and obviously we have no backups over here. We have really, really bad backups because anybody worth any sort of training points, I just instantly quick sell, so we have more training. So yeah, definitely an issue, as we were gonna throw to B there. And now I think he's actually running a bit of man coverage, so if he is, I'm gonna look to go to Patterson, and instead, oh, we have Y way down the field. Joe Burrow, what a throw. An absolute dot by Joe Burrow right there, as now we're down to the 21. I definitely want to go to Patterson if he's going to be open. Yep, we can definitely fit the ball in there. Get a good block, bounce back to the inside. Good play. So big time plays right there. Now we're going to go to the run game with Patterson. Oh, need to get in there, man. I'm going to continue to run the ball here because it is 2nd and goal. He's been using his timeouts. He wants to have more clock available. So QB sneak, take 1 more second off, and we get him for the TD. All right, so now we've got 22 seconds left, and you have to think he's obviously going to try to throw the ball here, right? So I'm actually going to send a blitz. I do not trust my defense being out there in coverage to really just hold up that long, so I'm gonna start blitzing here. I'm gonna try to get a sack, and you know what? If he ends up throwing the ball down the field or checking it down, whatever, he only has 16 seconds left, and he's obviously trying to get into field goal range here. So as long as we can just stop him from getting out of bounds, if we can get a sack or something, as I'm going to look out for that crosser. We get some pressure, he throws it away. And I'm actually going to do the same exact thing right here again. So again, I'm going to be sending a blitz at him. And if he wants to go to that right side and maybe, you know, get out of bounds over there, as long as he takes like 4 or 5 seconds off the clock, I think I'm okay with it, as we should have a pick. Dante Samuel straight up just dropped that interception. Like, you guys saw that, right? He lit up, had Acrobat, dove for it, and straight up dropped the INT. That is incredible. 5 seconds left here. I know what he's about to do. He's about to try to roll out actually to that right side and throw like this post route, I'm pretty sure, but we get the sack. All right, so we got 1 sack there, but we have to get another one to actually get a pack. So I'm going to start off this second half here by force feeding Cordero. Because as you guys already know, with Patterson here, for every 25 total yards we get with him, rushing or receiving doesn't matter. That's pro fantasy pack as well. So that's why the interception would have been so nice, because that would have as well been a pro fantasy pack, as we've got X open down the field. St. Brown with the catch. Yeah, that was another just crazy throw there by Joe Burrow. I mean, this Burrow card has been just incredible, as we have Finley. We have Finley way down the field for the touchdown. Now we're up by 7 points here, and I'm going to try to go get another sack maybe if we can. Please, Bud Dupree. Bud Dupree, get the sack. Get the interception, dude. Pick it off. Something has got to change out here on defense. 3rd and 1 coming up, though. He's about to run. He's definitely running the ball. Knowing this guy and how much he loves to run here with Micah, he's going to run the ball. Never mind. I take it back. He is going to pass the ball, and he's going to go deep. Yup, he's going to go deep, but Javon Holland. Okay, I'll take the blame. That's on me. That's 100% on me. So I clicked on there, right? I tried to make the user. I played it just absolutely terrible there with Javon Holland and let him get the big time catch, and it probably should have been an interception. So yeah, without a doubt, that one is definitely on me. And again, I have Micah manned up, so we'll see if he tries to go to Micah. And instead, he throws back of the end zone and gets the TD. All right, well, the game is all tied up now. And again, you know, bad defense right there. My opponent ends up scoring, so it is what it is. As we have him. We definitely have him. Randy Moss. Let's go, Randy. And we actually only got 1 yard out of that, but I think that I saw something. So I'm actually going to put Patterson out on a route just to kind of hold his user down. And then we have D-Jax behind him. Perfect throw, perfect catch. And that right there is how you manipulate a user, because I feel like he probably would have usered on Deshaun Jackson, but he saw Patterson and didn't want to get burnt there, which again, we have Patterson open here in the flat. By the way, it just popped up that Patterson has 51 receiving yards. I don't know how many rushing yards he has right now, but he has 51 receiving. So either way, that is a guaranteed another Pro Fantasy Pack, and a TD. All right, so guys, currently we have 4 total packs, and we also have 2 Pro Fantasy Packs right now. I'm not sure if Patterson actually has like enough rushing yards to get us to 75 total yards right now. I'm not sure, but we'll check it in this game here, as we are by 7 points now. We just have to get a stop, or at least let my opponent score and get the ball back with enough time just for ourselves. So I'm going to try to do what I can out here on the defensive side of things, but obviously versus this guy's team, it's a little bit tough to definitely stop him, as Devontae, I wish he would fumble. He's probably going to run that same RPO, so I'm actually going to jump this out here. Maybe he's not going to. Is he not running the RPO? If it's an RPO, I'm going to jump down here, and I'm about to house call this pass. If he throws this little bubble screen out here, I'm taking it all the way back to the house. And he's making adjustments. Okay, so he's not doing that. And I'm going to look out right over the middle. We finally get an interception. Deron Harmon with the interception. Come on, click on. Let me juke you out. My opponent is about to get out of here. And guys, I don't think that we had 20 rushing yards of Patterson, so I'm pretty sure we only had 2 Pro Fantasy Packs from him. All right, guys, so we had 4 packs right there before that interception, so we get 1 for the win, 1 for the rage quit, and 1 for the interception. So we actually have a total of 7 packs, and because we got the turnover right there, that's another Pro Fantasy Pack. So we have 7 packs and 3 Pro Fantasy Packs. By the way, I just want to point this out, right? Do you guys see the teams that I have faced so far this season? We're 3-1 in the Pack and Play account for this season. The 3 teams that I have beat have all been Cowboys uniforms. Why is EA putting me up against people that only wear Cowboys uniforms, aside from week 1, where we lost? All right, so let's go ahead and get right into this. As I said, guys, we have 7 Get a Gold player packs to get into, which also, because we got over 5 packs, we do get 50,000 coins to spend on whatever packs I want. And as well, we get 3 Pro Fantasy Packs. So definitely a nice little episode right here. So as I said, 7. So this counts as 1 of the Get a Golds. And then we have to do 6 of the actual just golds here. So we get an 83. Really? I get an 83 plus overall player pack. And we get an 83 overall. Really, EA? Okay. Pack number 2, we get Zach Ertz right there, 86 overall. Pack number 3, Elite again. Boom. Nope, 78 overall. Okay. Pack number 4, I believe I said, yeah, 7 packs. So pack 4, power up Larry Wilson. That's actually interesting. That one's actually really, really interesting. Pack 5, Jaelan Brown, do not care for that. Pack number 6 right here, we get a 82 overall. And this is the final Get a Gold, pack number 7. And it's just going to be a regular gold 78 Gallup. All right, so I have 50,000 coins to spend on whatever packs that I want to. And Madden Machines packs are exactly 50,000 coins. So that's what we're going to do. Then we have 3 Pro Fantasy Packs to get into too, which unfortunately we do not get a 96. We get 88 overall Keith Smith. So not that crazy. We do get a 90 Christian Okoye though, and an 88 overall Casey Hayward. So okay, that's actually pretty decent right there. And then we get 3 Pro Fantasy Packs because we had over 50 total yards of Patterson. I didn't have a chance to take a look at his rushing yards, but I'm pretty sure we did not, get up to 75 total yards right there. We get a Trey Lance power up. Okay, 83 overall, 79, 82, and Brandon Ayuk. Ayuk is interesting, but I don't think we're going to use him at all. So let's just go with the higher overall ones here so we get the most training points. Round 2, 83, 84, Gardner Johnson. Now, this is an interesting one, too, because Gardner Johnson, number 1, this is the highest overall, so we're going to take him either way. But Gardner Johnson has a 96 overall Madden machine, so if we were able to pull that one, we have his power up now, which means we could completely, fully power him up, and it wouldn't cost us anything to do so. So keep that in mind. Keep that in mind. Pack number 2 right here, though. We get a 74 Tristan. Does that have an NFL Combine logo? Why does it have a Combine logo for his team? That's kind of weird right there. Okay. We'll go with the 84 overall. We'll go with 74, 73, 74. Round number 2. Oh, big legend. Yes. 93. I will take those training points all day. Thank you very much. And then one final Pro Fantasy Pack, guys, but we are definitely going to have a decent amount of training points. Definitely a decent amount of training points, that 93 overall pull and everything else that we have gotten so far in this pack opening. So this is definitely pretty nice. Von Miller power up. Okay, that's definitely interesting. We'll go with the 76 Quinton Spain. Go with that Von Miller right there. Round number 2. Chris Conley, power up. Rashad Bateman, another Combine player, or not Combine, Madden Machines player, I believe. He has a 96 overall. So again, hey, if we get Bateman, we can fully power him up. And actually, I just remembered, Bateman actually does not have a Madden Machines. He's a Rising Star. So if we can get his Rising Star card, then we can go ahead and fully power him up. So I'm going to keep the Gardner Johnson because I feel like that's a, really, really nice pull right there. I'm also going to keep that Larry Wilson powered up because, honestly, Larry Wilson, we might want to use that too. So we get 26,000 training points. And also, I do want to point out to you guys, I still have this Cooper Kupp card right here. And as I told you, right, if we really, really want to, I can power him all the way up to an 80 overall, which is not very good, right? But then all we have to do is go into the game and do something with him. We'll get that, then I can use training points here, and then we can get him up to right here where, again, we'll have to get like a touchdown or something, and then I can actually use training to get him up to here. And then, obviously, we have the 99 overall. So I'm really, really considering doing that. The only issue is it's going to take a while to get that all up. We do have 72,000 training points, so we definitely need to go ahead and use some of these. And as I just said, right, if we pull Bateman, we can fully power him up instantly. So let's try my pack look again. First time I said I want Sante, we got a Sante. Second time I want Bateman, we get Tommy Tremble. Could you imagine how crazy that would be? But actually, I think Tommy Tremble is a nice little upgrade. He's actually really, really underrated. I remember this card, and currently we have Finley. Tremble is better at literally everything. Welcome to the team. We just added Tommy Tremble to the team, and I just quick sold Jermichael Finley. So we have 37,000 training points. I honestly think we should just do another 95 plus overall Rising Star. There are some pretty good cards we could definitely use for the team, and we could really use Bateman. Boom. Oh! That's another good one. Jaelan Phillips is a really, really, really good card. 96 overall Jaelan Phillips. I mean, this card is actually super good. And currently, we have Bud Dupree on the team. And you guys can see Jaelan Phillips is better in literally everything. But I also have Nwosu, I believe, at right outside linebacker currently. So I'm going to compare those two. Somebody's getting quick sold, though, and Jaelan Phillips, welcome to the team. All right, so Nwosu is actually who we're going to get rid of. I feel like we should probably get rid of him because although he is faster slightly than Bud Dupree, I think by 1, really the issue is he's bad versus the run, and we are really, really struggling right now versus the run. So I'd rather keep the defender that is better versus the run and get Jaelan Phillips, who just overall is much, much better. Faster, better block shed, pass rush, all that. So we're going to go ahead and get rid of Nwosu. We still have 19,000 training points now because of that, and the defense is looking a lot better. And you guys see now that we have added in Jaelan Phillips to the team, if we go ahead here and take a look at his stats, 94 speed, 95 block shed, 96 finesse move, he's going to be a beast. All right, so now you guys can see the new team. We have Tommy Tremble at tight end, which is a huge, huge upgrade. We now have got Bud Dupree over at right outside linebacker. We have Jaelan Phillips at left side linebacker, and we have Asante Samuel corner. So, I mean, 3 massive upgrades. All 3 of them being Rising Stars is pretty interesting, but 3 massive, massive upgrades to the team. And that episode was really good. I mean, Joe Burrow played super good, made some crazy, crazy good throws. D-Jax got behind the defense. St. Brown did as well. And, of course, Randy Moss, which we definitely did not do enough to get him his Ultimate Legend upgrade. But I gotta say, we have had some pretty good episodes these last couple of episodes here. So hopefully you guys did enjoy the video. And if you did, make sure you guys drop a like video. And, of course, hit that sub button down below. The team is looking better and better every single episode. We gotta stop the run, though. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. See you guys next time.